right, everybody, Sterling Belikov Outdoors, for the first time in a little while with a new video for you guys. We are here at Palmetto State Armories, The Gathering. This is a surprise event. A friend ended up inviting me to it, and I said I was going to come and join him. Unfortunately, he's not here today, but we're going to go and have as much fun, and by we, I mean me, and you guys in the videos, are going to have as much fun as we possibly can here at this event today. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm going to try and get as much content out of this as I possibly can for you guys to enjoy. So let's get in here and see what we can find and what trouble we can get into. There's supposed to be suppressed weapons here. There's going to be all sorts of fun firearms to get to try that they're supposed to be debuting. So let's get out here and see what we can get into. I'll go and pick up another video in a minute whenever I find some stuff for you guys to check out. As you can see, I already got the ears on. You can hear the gunfire in the background. So we'll go and pick this up in a few minutes. Guys, just went through the line over here at the Springfield Armory booth. I ended up getting to try out the SA-35 Springfield Armory clone of the Browning High Power. I've got to say, I was a little bit hesitant on it because I've shot guns that didn't have a good beaver tail before and got hammer bite, but honestly, I was really impressed with it. I actually liked the handgun. It had a very, very mild recoil. Honestly, I'd like to get my hands on another one and do a higher amount of rounds to it and do more on the range testing with it, but guys, I like it based on what I ended up going and getting to try out. We're going to jump in line on the rifle section and see what we can get into trouble with. I'm thinking about the Kunin, or the I think it's the Kuna, something like that. We'll go and we'll get a couple pictures with it, or of it. Kona. Guys, just got done over at the Springfield Armory rifle line. Ended up getting to try out the Springfield St. Victor in 308. I actually really liked it. I haven't played around with many 7.62 ARs, but I really enjoyed that one. I honestly would love to get behind more 7.62 AR platforms. So we're going to try it out and see which ones they have here at the Gathering, and I'm going to kind of start giving my opinion as to which ones I like more and which ones I would recommend. But we're over here at the HK booth, so we're going to try out some way out of the price range that I can buy. Talk to you guys afterwards. So guys, just got done at the HK booth, got to shoot the MR762. Really cool gun, enjoyed shooting that, really soft recoiling. Ended up hitting the target out at 200, 300, I forget which one, a couple different times. Really enjoyed that. Honestly, it's a really enjoyable rifle to shoot, but way out of my price range. Guys, having a lot of fun kind of out here at PSA's The Gathering. If you guys have never been to an event like this, I highly encourage you to come out and try it. It's something that's kind of fun that you can go and socialize with other firearms enthusiasts. Come on out, enjoy your time here. There's different kind of booths that you can go and check out. There isn't just shooting. So, you know, let's continue heading down the road and trying different things out. I'm at JK Armaments right now. I think they do suppressors, so we're gonna see what we can shoot and how much fun we can have with that. So guys, just got done here at JK Armaments. I ended up getting to shoot their Geisley URGI, which looked to me kind of like a clone of a Mark 18. They had a really cool Elcan Spectre on it. That gun was super fun, but it was super gassy at the same time, kind of made your eyes water. And then on the other side, they had a semi-automatic 20 gauge Mossberg semi-automatic shotgun, and that thing was super fun. Both of those were suppressed. Were a lot of fun. JK Armament is definitely a booth that you should check out if you want to check out some suppressed guns. Now, I think we're going to end up going over to either the Palmetto State Armory booth, the H&R booth, or the DPMS booth. I'm contemplating going to the SIG, but we'll see what they have there. Guys, we are here at the SIG pistol section. I'm probably going to have to make a couple stops here at this booth just to get to shoot all the different things that I'd really like to get my hands on. I think it's going to be stupid starting out because I'm going to try the 938. It's a handgun that I've never really got my hands on. We're going to try that. I'm going to come back. I'm going to try the PK11, and then we're going to do the MPX. I'll let you guys know what I think. We'll probably do those in a couple different sessions, but I'll hit you guys back up later. I'll tell you after I shoot each gun which one I shot and give my thoughts on it. Guys, got up to the firing line at SIG and they called range cold for the SIG booth for the next 30 minutes or so. They said come back up, we'll go and get you sorted out, but having to wait to go and shoot the 938. I'm going to try and head over here to the H&R booth and the Palmetto State Armory booth and see what they've got out here to try out shooting, and we'll circle back to the SIG booth in a little bit. I can hear some full autos over here. That is going to be super fun. Definitely want to try and check that out. But first off, I'm going to hit up the bathroom and then we'll go and check out PSA, H&R, and DPMS. Guys, we got to go back over to the SIG booth. I got to shoot P938. I actually ended up surprising one of the SIG reps because out of 5 shots, I hit 4 on the target, probably at 35 yards. And even he had to make a comment, for a guy with big hands and a small gun, that was a lot of hits on target. And seemed really impressed by it. I've got to say, I thought it was funny because the sights on the gun were super intuitive, easy to get on target, and even at that range with a super small gun, it was easy to make those hits. I may have to look into at some point getting a 938 because of that. But we're over here in the SIG semi-automatic rifle line, and I'm going to be shooting a SIG Spear. So let you guys know how that goes, how I like it, and probably am going to go back over to the SIG pistol line and try out some different guns over there at some point. But I've been here since 8:30, 9 o'clock. I haven't even got through half of the guns here. There's a lot of cool guns over at the PSA, H&R, and DPMS guns that I'm looking forward to shooting. Then there's even more firearms past that. Guys, this is a super fun event. It's more fun than I thought I would end up having just by myself. Guys, here at the DPMS booth, I just got finished shooting the new H&R clone that they built of the Army Trials FNFAL. That thing is pretty cool. I actually really like it, but DPMS, H&R have a couple different guns that I'm going to go back through the line and shoot. One of them is the DPMS Kitty Cat in 9mm. I'm really excited to shoot that. And then they have a M16 Vietnam era that I'm really excited to shoot as well. So we're going to go through the line a couple times and shoot those. And I'm going to give my thoughts after each one. Guys, I'm going to end up circling back to PSA and try out some of their other guns. I just got finished shooting the PSA, I believe it was the DPMS Arms Kitty Cat in 9mm. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. 9mm super soft recoil out of a super short AR platform. That was a lot of fun. Now I am looking for PTR and checking out what they have. I believe we've got Walther and Rock Island over here. So I'm going to go and check them out, see if they have anything I want to shoot, and I'll update you guys later. I just got done at Active Safety Designs, which is a forced reset trigger booth. I absolutely hated the line there because it was so slow moving, but loved the experience in getting to shoot the forced reset guns that were there. Ended up going and absolutely loving the UMP that I got to shoot, despite multiple people saying, you're gonna hate it, you're gonna hate it. I fired some 3-round bursts with the force reset trigger in it, and it was really enjoyable, but everybody else was like, dude, if you had held down the trigger, it is an absolute beast of a gun. It'll rattle your fillings loose. Nobody loves this gun. And I was like, I would love that. Let me take it home. But guys, I'm on my way to the booth where I am going to go and shoot over at PTR. I'm probably going to circle back to ATI, and then we're going to try Beretta and see what happens. Beretta mainly looks like they have their shotguns. PTR has their G3s, and I am going to absolutely love getting to shoot a G3. It's been a long time. I am super excited to get to shoot one again. Guys, just got done shooting at the PTR booth, the suppressed PTR 91. Favorite of mine. I will forever absolutely love that platform. There's something about the G3 platform that I absolutely love and adore, and I can't get enough of. Do I wish the iron sights were a little bit better? Yeah, but I absolutely love the G3. It's a special gun for me. I am about to go over and check out some of the Beretta handguns, and then I'm going to move down and check out some of the Beretta shotguns. So I'll tell you guys what I end up shooting there and give you my thoughts. I've been to a couple booths now, actually forgot. Ended up going to the Beretta shotgun booth, tried out their A300 Patrol. It was alright. I wouldn't say I would prefer it over something like my Benelli clone, but it was alright. I'd try it if you want to go. Ended up going over to Heritage, Rossi, and Taurus. They had a really, really weird stocked pistol that was the GX4. Taurus, wasn't a fan of that at all. Like you were gonna get hit in the slide with, gonna get hit in the face with the slide is what I meant to say. Then over at one of the booths, they had a Rossi in 38 Special. Liked that. That was very comfortable to shoot. Would recommend that. And now we're over at Zastava. They've got several cool AKs, including a RPK style setup. So I'm going to try that out, and I'm going to try one of their full-size AKs. Tell you guys what I think. Guys, just got done at the Zastava booth. I ended up shooting the M72 LMG with a can on it. That thing was fun. I really enjoyed shooting that. I'm going to end up going to a couple of the other booths and may end up calling it a day. I've had a lot of enjoyment here at the gathering today, and tomorrow I'm going to be with one of my friends from Florida, and we're going to get to try and check out some guns as a group, and I'm going to kind of see what he says. May end up going and filming some more then, but we'll have to play it by ear. Just got done over at the Kimber booth, back over here at Active Safety Designs. Ended up trying out the Kimber Warrior in 10mm. That was actually nowhere near as bad as I had been led to believe 10mm was in the 1911 platform, so absolutely love that. Back over here at, like I said, Active Safety Systems, they have an MP5 clone. I can't necessarily pass something like that up, especially with it having a force reset trigger in it. That's just too much fun. So I'm going to try that out and maybe head back over to Sig Pistols, try something else different. Guys, ended up trying a 20-inch suppressed AR over here at the Silence Co booth. Really liked that. Apparently, one of the guys who loaded it up gave me double the amount of rounds, so that was great, getting to shoot 10 rounds instead of the 5. Ended up going over to the pistol PCC side and trying out a 45 caliber Grand Power Strybog. I actually really liked that. That would be something that I was actually interested in getting personally and having as a CQC kind of gun. Really liked and enjoyed those. Probably won't go over to the Benelli booth. Kind of got mine at home that some of you guys have seen. Don't really need to play with some more shotguns after playing with the ones at Beretta. Probably am going to go back to the SIG booth with the handguns and try out something different, like the MCX Spear and the Emperor Scorpion if they got one. Let you know how I like those.